There goes gals. Alright, TB-4. The normal mode for this is easy. You can use more or less the same strategy, but the challenge mode for this, which is the one I'll be showing you in the video, does require a little bit of an old strategy, which I haven't used for quite some time, probably about a year now, but that's okay. I'll show you guys how to get through it. We want 2 standard vanguards, so I've got Courier and Scavenger. Cora and Bubble round out our defenders. Now you're going to need 2 with fairly good defensive skills. So that's why I've got Cora and Bubble. Pudding with skill 2. Ifrit, as I typically tell you guys, just because you have Ifrit. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, we're bringing someone to work smarter, not harder. There's no point in making this harder than it needs to be for ourselves. So we're just going to grab Ifrit. Perfumer, Suzerain with skill 2. You can use another standard healer here, but I do like to bring Perfumer. Rope with skill 2, or at least a puller with skill 2, it doesn't matter which one. I do like Rope because it gives her a little bit of extra range, but I mean, just as a quick example, Cliffheart pulls 3. The more they pull, the better it is, so it's really up to you guys who you want to use. Cliffheart's my puller of choice, but it can be done with 2. I prefer to use May with skill 2 for our standard sniper, just because of the slow, and we're going to need a Myrtle, so a flag bearer to get us through just for the initial deployment point gain. Outside of that though, guys, gals, if this helps you out, please leave a sub because I really do appreciate that. What we're going to do first is we're going to throw in Myrtle just here, then we're going to throw in Courier here, first roadblocker here, and throw in Rope here, so you pull her. Your other Vanguard in over here, facing up so they can attack this guy. And wait for these guys to get in Rope's range or your puller's range and just yank them into the hole. Our healer here facing up. So as you can see, we've got our 2 little flyers. So you want your sniper here facing up. So what we're going to do here, again, yank guys into the hole. Second roadblocker goes over here. Now Courier is odds to die here, don't panic about it too much, it is what it is. I am going to leave him in just because I want him to do as much as he can. Ifrit in over here, so Ifrit can attack this whole lane. We're going to put our healer in here, our AoE healer. So, Rope to grab those guys and yank them in the hole. And you notice that the second one gave us more roadblockers. Super important for later. Not so important for normal mode. For challenge mode, you're going to want those extra roadblockers. Okay, Myrtle's done, Myrtle out. Once Courier is done, you can yank Courier out and replace with your best tank. So, Cora, yank that guy into the hole because we don't want him there. Kill off this guy and replace with Defender. AoE caster here. I know that's a funny spot, but there's a method to my madness. Not a very good one, but there's a method there. Fast forward. We're going to use May to slow this guy down. It's not mega important. There's no real rhyme or reason for me having done that, to be honest. But what we're going to do is we're going to activate Cora's skill for this guy. And pull him in. I mean, it's what I was waiting for, just so you guys know, was that if that bear had got all the way around, then I would have yanked the bear in as well. But anyway, it's irrelevant. Irrelevant now. So I'll fast forward again. So basically what we want to do now is, for these two guys here, we're going to activate Mei's skill. And Mei's basically going to keep them locked down with Pudding. Because what'll happen is these guys need a 2-block. So unless they're both taken out, we need, as you can see, I've got no unit limit, so I'd need to deploy someone in behind. And I don't really want to do it. I can, but I don't want to. Once Mei's skill is expired, because I kind of want to get all these defense crushers sort of lined up, I'm going to take Mei out, because I will... There's no point in her being there anymore. So, yank this roadblock out once they all cross over that line. So make sure the elite defense crushers over there. And they'll just sort of drop back. And once they get more or less all the way there, we'll send them back. I know, amazing stuff. So now what we're going to do, by now Pudding should have worked off the original ones. So we're not going to use Pudding's skill yet. Tempting, I know, but we're not going to do it. What we're going to do is wait for the defense crusher to sort of be on top of these guys, and then we're going to block them all off. And then once again, we're just going to let them walk all the way over. And then we're going to yank that out and put our last roadblock in. Then we're going to hit them with Pudding. We're going to replace Mei back here. Now you may ask, why did I redeploy Mei? The short answer of it is, if I have Mei up here and cycling her skill, there's a good chance that I'm going to end up with these guys just all over the place instead of one big cluster. And that's not what I want. So as soon as these guys are ready, yank them into rope. And wait until he starts swinging. Close enough. And then get bubble ready. And then that's it. We're done. We're through. So that's it, guys and gals. I hope that helps.